Hey guys, I am back again today with another video. I figured I would do a This Is Us discussion, but before I get started, I'd like to show you guys what's on my face as far as makeup. If you are wondering, want to know what's on my eyes or anything, I will gladly tell you. Okay, so I'm going to start with eye primers. I use two. I use the e.l.f. Sultry Satin eye primer. I'm running out, I have to get more. And I also use the Santee Big and Smoky Eye Stick on top of that. That way it gives me more tackiness for my eyeshadows to stick. As far as eyeshadow, I'm wearing one main eyeshadow with it. I smoked it out with a little bit of black and everything, but I will show you that. This is the Maybelline Eye Studio. As you can tell, it's pretty dirty. And this is in the wand number 20, Navy Narcissus. This is the color, as you can tell. This side is more worn out, but this is what's mainly on my lid, is this side. I put that majority all over my lid, and then I smoked it out with a little bit of black from my smoky eye palette from Five Below by Profusion. I just used this black right here. And that's all I really did as far as that. I am using a glitter, but today it's not by Glitter Eyes. I know you're like, oh my goodness, I can't believe it. I showed these glitters and pigments in my last video, 2 videos ago. It's the Cute App Pigments Swatches and Review. So this is the color I use. There is no names on these. I'm just going to show them. I used this glitter today. It's like a blue with some purple and pink. I just put that in the middle of my eye just to give it more dimension, just a little glitteriness. As far as for mascara and liner, I use the NYC High Definition Liquid Liner, some of this, and I also dipped the tip of the pen into the LA Colors liquid eyeliner because I don't like the way that this tip works. I actually like the way this is better, so I just dipped this tip into this liner, and that's how I was able to do my eyeliner today. And as for highlight and mascara, mascara is the Rimmel Scandalized Curve Alert. And highlight today, I don't know if you guys could tell. You could tell a little bit. It's the Smoke and Whistles by ColourPop. I will show you what it looks like. Again, this is such a creamy, it feels like a cream, but then when it goes on your skin, it goes right to powder. And I don't know how this formula is amazing. You could just play with this all day because it's just that nice. So there you go. Alrighty, that's pretty much, there's one more thing. It was on my lips. I'm wearing by NYC Creamy Mauve number 449. There. That's what I have on my lips today. I figured I'm wearing a lot on my eyes. I didn't want to put too much color on my lips, but just to get a little pink to, you know, just to tie it all together. Alright. Now moving on from that. That's all the stuff that's on my face. I would like to talk about This Is Us. I don't know if anybody watches this show. It is on Tuesday nights from 9 to 10 on NBC, which is channel 2, I believe. 4, sorry. And it's on from 9 to 10. Alright. If you watch the show, I don't know the writers for this show, but they nailed the show. I don't know how they came up with the characters and who they picked and just the whole plot of it in general. The whole show is amazing. I love it. I can relate to the show because, as we all know, Jack Pearson, who Milo Ventimiglia plays, we know later on in the show he does pass away. I can relate to that because I lost my father 2 months ago. Gonna be tomorrow. And I understand what it's like. I lost both my parents. If anybody doesn't know, My mom passed away in 1999, and my dad passed away December 19th, 2016. So I know what it's like to lose a parent, and it sucks, and it's something that you don't fully ever get over, but you just kind of move on, and you're still inside. It bothers you, you know, and it's unsettling feeling. But that I'll get into more of a detailed video later on and everything. But as far as this show, I have to give it to them, to the writers. They're just amazing how they, every single episode, they get you to cry. Somehow, some way, they get you to cry. They get you to feel the moment. Like when they say Chevrolet, this is a Chevrolet moment. When they do those little clips, they're not kidding. Every single time they get it to happen. I don't know how, but they do. And honestly, my favorite character out of the whole is Jack, because he is the best father figure out there. He just does anything and everything for his kids. He changes his ways. Like, when, as you guys know, he did have a drinking problem prior when the kids were younger, but Rebecca told him, who was played by Mandy Moore, if you don't know, that's husband and wife, and she tells him to fix the drinking problem. He does, and, you know, he, all in all, just does what he has to do for his family. He provides, and he's just one of those guys that you wish you could find for yourself, because there is real life. There are real, like, guys that are like that, but to come across them, it's really hard. I just wanted to touch on a few topics. We all know the number one topic that we all cannot wait and we all cannot deal with, and we want to know what happens to Jack. How does he pass away? What leads to that? There's a lot of people saying that people are saying suicide, but I don't think it's that. Me and my sister do believe that it is because of his drinking. And maybe was it that he got into a car accident because he drank and unfortunately got into a car accident, and that just happens to be what kills him. I mean, I'll be shocked if it's something totally different. A lot of people are saying 9/11, which is not true, because the way the kids were born in one year and the way they calculated up, the kids wouldn't have been that age. They wouldn't have been 15, 16 at that time. They said that it was like 1993 or 94, and 9/11 happened in 2001. So that just isn't it. Honestly, I'm waiting just to know what happens, but I know when that episode happens, it's not going to be an easy one. You're going to need a lot of Kleenex, and it's going to be a lot to take in, because when you watch the show, you kind of feel like you're living it with them, and you're dealing with the problems that they're dealing with, and it's just, like I said again, the writing is incredible for the show. Another thing I know a lot of people are like not wanting to happen is when poor William, because he's sick, who is Randall's biological father, when he passes away, that's going to be another, hard thing for people to handle, because it's sad in general just to hear about that and to see people go through it. So it's not an easy thing for people, to see somebody that they love and care for go through something like that. But then again, it is the circle of life. It happens. It's a scary thing, but it happens, and all I know is that when that does happen, when that episode rolls around, that's going to be another hard one, because a lot of people love William. Again, he's a very likable guy. He's got good personality, He's funny. The granddaughters love him. Randall's daughters, they absolutely love him, and it's cute. It's cute to see the little bond that they've made from the time that now he's been living with Randall and his family. Also, I know there's a lot of controversy about Miguel. A lot of people do not like Miguel. I can understand why, because he's not Jack. He's not Jack Pearson. Everybody loves Jack, and that's who they want. They don't want to see Rebecca with another man. They want to see Rebecca with Jack, which I get it. I understand why people would say that. Like, oh, I don't like Miguel because it should be Jack. And no, I get it. But then you have the other side of people that do like him because there's just something. I mean, personally, me, I don't really care for the guy. I'm one of those people that are going to tell you, if it's not Jack, I don't want to hear about it, because I'm Team Jack. I will say I am Team Jack because I love him, and of course he's beautiful. That's one of the top reasons. And on top of that, he's just an incredible father. Like the way Kate, Kevin, and Randall look at him is beyond words. They love him. They look at him and they just see like their hero. They just look upon him and there's just like this glow around him, and they idolize their father, which is great. I mean, that's what life is about, is idolizing your parents and looking up to somebody. And you know, not everybody has that, I'm not gonna lie, but this show, this is what his character is. And you know, it's honestly, like I said again, there's a lot of little topics and things about the show, but there's a lot of things. But then again, like there's Kate with Toby. Then they thought Kate was going to talk to this guy Duke, I think that was his name, that apparently his parents owned the camp that she was going to. They owned it, and that's why he said he could get away with saying what he said to her, because he was kind of being sarcastic and telling her like, oh, you know, yeah, me and you were gonna, just being like stupid. But again, that's why she was kicked out, because she copped an attitude with him and he didn't like it. So that's why he told her, oh, whatever, you're done here. So I personally didn't really care for the guy Duke. I'm more of a Toby fan. I prefer Toby. He's the one that went out of his way to make her feel special. And honestly, not many guys are like that. Not many guys are going to be willing to sit there and to take time out of their day and dedicate a day to you. And, you know, he did all these things to make her feel good about herself and make her feel like she was worthy. And that's a beautiful thing. If, like I said, I know not everybody has experienced something like that. I know I haven't. I know not many people, women, can say that they've experienced something that Toby's shown to Kate. And I'm happy in a way that they're taking their marriage, like they're getting married a little slow, because I was thinking like they're kind of rushing it to get married in the summer. I'm kind of glad that Toby said to her that they need to slow down and maybe take their time. That was a thumbs up on his point, because I always say take your time, don't rush it, because you never know when you rush it, you're going to get into some stuff that you're not going to like. But again, like I said, let me know you guys' opinions on the show. Who are some of your favorite characters? What are some of your favorite moments? Is there anything in the show that sticks out to you, that you want to know what's going on as far as that? I like doing these types of videos because this is one show that I do particularly enjoy. I look forward to it every Tuesday, and I do not like when it's not on due to Trump's speech or something like that or whatever. I like to know that it's going to be on every week, and when it's not, I'm like, oh, come on, you know. But let me know some of your thoughts. I just wanted to give my piece and my thoughts about the show. And, you know, again, leave comments below. Let me know if you guys like these types of videos, and if you have any questions for me and want me to touch on more topics, I'll be happy to do that. Also, please hit the notification bell next to my name. That way you're notified every time I upload, and I'll be back with another video soon. I don't know what I'm going to do. You know, we'll see. I'll come up with something. And I love you guys, and I'll see you again soon. Bye.